Hello children, how are you? I hope you all are doing good, right? Yes. In previous class what we have learned? We have finished block 18 that is block 18 that is Earth and its neighbors. About the shape of the Earth we have learned about the sun, moon, stars. Yes, these are about the Earth and its neighbors. Now in today's class we will start a new block 19, physical features of the Earth. Do you think in our country the earth is flat? Yes children, the earth is flat? No, we have different features in the earth. We have different landforms, we have water bodies, etc. So many, like some we have mountains, hills, deserts, lakes, plains, plateaus, lakes, ponds, oceans, seas, so many we have. But in today's class we will learn about two. These are called physical features of our earth. In these physical features of our earth, in S1 we will read hills and the mountains. We will see the pictures from your workbook and we will find it about the hills and the mountains, children. Okay, open your workbook, page number 15.
Yes children, open your workbook, page number 15. Okay, now you can see here the two pictures, right? Two pictures are there and you have to see the differences about the hills and mountains. Now let's read the workbook and see the difference in the reader and see the pictures how it is there. Then we'll do the workbook first. Okay, now first we'll do the reader. Physical features of the earth. The earth's surface consists of both land and water. The land area of the earth has number of features such as hills, mountains, deserts, plains and plateaus. These are the some physical features about the earth, children. What they have? Hills, mountains, deserts, plains and plateaus. Any part of the earth's surface is covered with water is known as water body, such as oceans, seas, rivers and lakes. These landforms and water bodies together form the physical feature of the earth. Both the land and water bodies both are called landforms, and water bodies both together they are called physical features of the earth. Now first two physical feature of the earth we will read it. Okay. Features of the hills and mountains. Hills is raised piece of land often with a rounded peak at the top. They are not usually very high and have a gentle slope. See children. See, they don't have a sharp top. You can see the rounded top. See, you rounded top, and mostly they don't have the high one. Only small thing, gentle slope they have. Okay, let's do the mountains. Mountains is taller than hills. Mountains have steeper slopes than hills. Most of the mountains have pointed peaks and covered with snows at the top. These are the hills, these are the mountains. You can see these are the high, and you can see up top sharp like peak, pointed peak and covered with the snow. You can see the white thing, the everything is called snow. So this is the two difference between the mountains and hills. These are the slope one and the rounded peak, and here is a pointed peak and covered with the snow. These are the high and these are the small low. Okay, not high. When a number of mountains or or hills are together joined, they are known as a mountain range or a hill range. Hills and mountains are usually cold in winter and pleasant in summer. People like to visit such places in summer to enjoy the pleasant climate and see the beauty of the place. Some people go to mountains for skiing in the winter. Okay children, this is about the hills and mountains. Now let's do the valley. Valleys are flat low lands between hills and mountains. Low land between the hills and mountains, that is the low land between the hills and mountains, is called valley. A valley often have a river through it. You can see here water. You can see the water here. The mountains and hills between you have some water, that is called valley. Most people live in this valley, find it easy to grow crops, build houses and get water from the river. the climate is also pleasant in a valley. Okay, children, between the two hills and mountains there is a land, flat lowland, that is called valley, and you can see the river there flowing the water. Most of the people live there because you can grow the crops there and you can build the houses and you get the water easily from the river. And how is the climate? It is pleasant. Okay, now let's do the workbook. Open page number 15. Okay, let's do the workbook. Write today's date, children. What is today's date? 17 17-12-2020. Okay, S1, hills and mountains. Name the physical feature shown in the picture. You can see both the pictures, right? Which is the hills and which are the mountains? You can easily find out. There is a pointed peak and there is a curved peak, round peak. So, what is the round peak? Hills. 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 And what is the pointed? And it is covered with snow also. You can see white. And what is this? Mountain. Mountains. Mountains. Okay, children, let's do the second one. How are hills and mountains similar and different? How they are similar and how they are different, we have to write, children. How they are similar? They both are above the ground. So, they both are above the ground. What is the different? You can see the differences. It is a rounded peak and this is the pointed peak, and these are the taller and these are small. And they don't have steep slope and they have the steep slope. Okay, let's write the answer. Okay, see the answer, children. Hills have rounded top. They do not have steep slopes. Mountains are taller and peaks are covered with snow. Yes, peaks are covered with snow. They are steep slopes. Okay, children, this is the answer. Third one. What kind of clothes we will wear in the mountains in winter? In winter, obviously, we wear warm clothes, right? Because we get cold. So, if we wear warm clothes, we'll feel some warm. Why? In winter, we will wear warm clothes because it is very cold in the mountains. That's why we wear the warm clothes. Very simple answer. Okay, children, write it down. Now, let's do the classwork. And first, you have to write the glossary and keywords, right? Write the Block-19 physical features of the earth and turn the page to 112. Write these three are only your keywords and these three are only your glossary. Write one by one only. Okay, write three keywords, leave a line and down only you write off the glossary, children. Okay, now turn the page to 122. Write down the true or false and keep it marked. Only the questions you write down and keep it. In the last, when we finish this block, we'll write the answers. Okay, children. Now let's do the first question. First question is your second question is your first question. What is a valley? Let's see the answer. Okay. Open page number 119, children. Simple answer. You can see here. First answer. Valley are flat lowlands between hills and mountains. This is your first point. And the second point is a valley often have a river flowing through it. This is called valley. Very simple answer. Okay. Write down the glossary. So keywords, glossary. Copy down the true or false and keep it. Later we'll do the answers. And copy the first question and the answer, children. Okay. Learn for the slip test, children. In the next class we have I will display you that slip test question paper. So, learn the block 10, 11 and 12, children. Okay? Learn properly, children. No, not 10, 11 and 12. It is 10, 12 and 16. Okay, children? 10, 12 and 16th block. Learn for the slip test. Okay? Thank you.